Hello and welcome to Ushering Success. Today we'll talk about another GD topic, which is a probable one for this year Bschool GDPI sessions. And the topic is about, is management education or MBA education required for being a successful manager? Now, first of all, we need to understand what is covered in a B school. So typically we are talking about a 2-year PGP program or postgraduate management program. And in the first year, we are taught basics of finance, HR, marketing, operation research or operation management, and most importantly, soft skills like communication, etc., negotiation skills, etc. Now, what is the real crux of the MBA education? The real crux of the MBA education lies in the practical approach. Now, as you know that a B school typically uses case study approaches, which are real life scenarios, and based on these scenarios, you are expected to devise a strategy or vision, lay out a plan, work out options, and then based on the options, work out the outcomes and the risks. So this is a very practical approach, and this is where a B school education differs from any other education that we can think of, especially at the postgraduate level. And what is the outcome of doing all this? The outcome of doing all this is, number one, teach you to deal with situations which are ambiguous. That means there is no right or wrong answers. You have to work out plans, you have to work out options based on the situation, and you have to keep in mind that one of the options might fail. The one that you're thinking of executing might fail due to n number of reasons. For example, if the external factors change, there is a change in the government policy, you have to change your plan, you have to change your outcome. So dealing with ambiguity is one. Second is the most important part, communication. Now this is the point which is stressed upon very heavily in B schools, unlike any other education institutes, and this is where it becomes very important for anyone to go through a B school education. It's because in order to be a successful manager, you have to be a very good communicator, and communication means negotiation skills. Communication means providing direction to people. Communication means networking. Communication means influence without power. Now these are the things that are taught in a B school in a practical environment approach, and each of these elements of B school education prepares you to deal with situations, prepares you to communicate better, prepares you to network better, which is all that is needed in order to become a very successful manager. I won't say that the theoretical part is stressed that much. Of course, there are basic theories that are being taught, like Maslow's law of hierarchy, or financial accounting, or marketing strategies, and so on. But those are like the real basics, and you can really Google them up, or you know learn it by yourself. There's a plethora of sources from where you can source information around those, and those are really not the fundamental elements of a B-school education. The fundamental elements of B-school education is its practical approach. And the second thing that, or rather the third thing that the B-school uh, uh, relies on or stresses on very heavily is external interactions. And this includes interactions with industry, again for practical exposure, and interaction with students outside India, because that gives a perspective of how businesses work outside India. Because in today's world, we have a mix and match of various multinationals operating out of India, and various Indian companies working in other countries. So it is very, very important for everyone to have a good perspective on the difference in cultures of different countries. So these are the elements of a B school education that makes it stand apart from any other form of education that one goes through, and prepares a person for a successful career in management. I hope this video would give you some pointers to uh, have a good discussion around this topic. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section and I will reply to them right there.